And the first one and the second one, first one and the third one are okay. That second one is teetotally stupid, okay? I would never, ever, ever put that second question on the test. So, who's Miss Sloan? Which one's Miss Sloan?
Me.
Okay, don't worry about that question. I'm going to show you how to do it, but it is the dumbest question I think I've ever seen this book ask, okay? Because the question one is not worded correctly, and two, it's just a dumb question. Not a stupid. I'm not saying you ask a stupid question. That's not what I'm saying. The question does not fit and it doesn't make sense. So don't feel bad about that one. I'm going to show you how to do it, but you don't ever have to worry about that one being on a test, because I would never put that one on a test. And if it does show up on a test, I'll give you credit for it because this is a dumb question. But the first and the third one are good test questions, so you might want to put a star beside the first and the third one. Now, when I go over questions, I pull up the question and I say 1.3, number 3 on line. How do I know it's number 3 on line? Right there. That 3 right there tells me and you that this is your third homework question in your homework list. Okay? Well, what's this number down here? Okay, wait a minute. It's number 3. I'm sorry. Number 3 in the book. That looks like if you go to the 1.3 homework and look at number 3, this question is similar to the book homework number 3. If you look at this number right here, number 1, that means that is the first question on your homework. It's number 1 on your homework. So when I pull the question up, I'm going to say 1.3 in the book, number 3, number 1 online. And that's when you say, okay, book number 3, and then you put online number 1. So this is the third question in your homework, in your book homework, and this is your first question online. And that's how the questions are sent. So anyway, let's click on it, and I would probably put this one in your notes because it is a good homework question. It says, at the given time of day, the ratio of height of an object to the length of its shadow is the same for all objects, and that's true in real life. If a 3-foot stick in the ground casts a shadow of 1.8 feet, find the height of a tree that casts a shadow of 21.24 feet. Now, there's 2 things I want you to hone in on with this question. Hold on a second. And the 2 things I want you to hone in on is that word right there, poor old Horatio. And I want you to hone in on 3 foot to 1.8 feet. Okay, those are the 2 things I want you to hone in on, because that's going to set up your ratio. A ratio is a 25-cent word for what? Fraction. Okay? This means a fraction. So you know you're going to set it up as a fraction. The first thing you're going to do is say 3 foot is to 1.8 foot. Okay? Equals, and then you're going to say, okay, 24 foot, 21.24 foot. Now, hold on a second. This is the stick. And this is the what? Shadow.
Shadow.
So I've got to put the shadow on the bottom over here. And I got to put the stick or the object over here, up top. Whenever you're dealing with a ratio, poor old ratio, whenever you're dealing with a ratio, it has to be what? Consistent.
Consistent.
You have to put the same on the top as the bottom. Now, the height of the tree, that's the object, okay? That's going to be, Okay, cast of shadow. The shadow is 21.24 feet. So it's going to go down here. And then this is going to be X. And that's how you set up a direct proportion. You've got to go through and find the pieces and then lay the pieces down over each other, and then whatever you put on the top here, it has to go up here. And the shadow goes with the shadow here. It has to be consistent. You can't put stick over shadow and then put shadow over object. You can't do that. So now it's just an algebra equation. So crisscross and solve for X. 3 times 21.24. And this is a calculator question. You don't need to try to do this in your head because you're not Rain Man. 1.8x. So 3 times that's 63.72. Somebody check me.
Yeah.
Is equal to 1.8x. How do you get rid of multiplying by 1.8? You divide by 1.8. And somebody do that in your calculator, please. X is equal to, what does it come out to be?
35.4.
I'm sorry, say again?
35.4.
35.4. Everybody else get that? Somebody check my math and see if it comes out to be 35.4. I need somebody to say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's take our handy dandy cursor and put it in here and go 35.4. And what are trees measured in? Feet.
Feet.
And we should feel good about ourselves. And we do. And that's how you do that question. So let's hit similar and reinforce what we just learned. Do that one. I'm going to hit erase. Y'all should have had that. Y'all should have that down by now. And y'all try that question. I know it's hard to read, so I'm going to read it out loud and put it on the board. At a given time, the ratio of a height of an object to the length of a shadow is the same. If a 4-foot stick in the ground, 4-foot stick, and I'm going to put stick in quotation marks because that means an object, over 0.8 feet shadow. And I'm going to put that in quotation marks. Now you set up the right side based on the shadow. Set up the right hand side based on the shadow. And since we got everybody here pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and take the roll. So that way, when the time's up and y'all go through spontaneous combustion, y'all can just get the heck out.
7.
Miss Latimer is here. Okay, how many are at the Easley campus? 4?
4, yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that must be Fay, Hudson,
Yes.
Simmons, and King. Is that correct?
Yes.
Other two must have dropped. I guess they didn't like it.
Bottom or on the top?
Put it on the bottom.
That's right. Damn it. I was right.
My feelings are hurt. I'm gonna have to go out and put. I'm insecure about myself. I need to put smokestacks on my pickup truck because I'm insecure.
Like 51 points. What'd you get?
I haven't
I
done
did
it
not
yet.
get 51 point anything. So. We just
You're
got
probably
39.3.
right. I probably got it wrong.
I got 39.3.
Y'all are all losers.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. We will check it out right now and see who's the winner and who's the losers.
This has been so long since I've done this shit.
So, here's the right-hand side. Okay, first of all, take your handy-dandy marker and mark all of this out because that's done.
Hold on.
And then find the height of a tree.
That's great.
Tree goes up here, doesn't it?
See.
Find the height of the tree that cast a shadow of what? 7.86. So if that goes there, then what goes here? Because that you don't know. Now we're going to cross multiply, and that's going to give me 0.8x is equal to 4 times 7.86. Now, I'm going to take my brain, and I'm going to try to do this in my head, and I want you to check it. So that's going to be 4 times 6, that'd be 24. 4 times 8, 32, that'd be 40, 4 times 6, 44. 4 times 8, that'd be a 3. 4 times 24.44, something like that. What'd it come out to be?
31.44.
Oh, I suck. Oh, I said 4 times 8. Okay, I did 4 times 8 wrong. So 0.8x is equal to, what'd you say? 31.44. And then I'm going to divide by 0.8, which is going to make this a big number because I'm multiplying by decimal. So that's going to be x is equal to what?
39.3.
Be more than that, wouldn't it? No, that'd be right. 39 point what?
3.
Is that what y'all got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all feel good about yourself, so you don't have to put on too much makeup.
It's right.
Ever seen those people put on too much makeup? Got an orange face like that? Or their face is darker than their neck is, and they look like Oompa Loompa. Huh? 39.3, and then feet. Hang on. Insecurity issues. We got it right, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next question. And I'm going to delete that one. Now that one's a stupid question. I'm going to do it last because I don't like it. We're going to go to the last one. Oops, I messed up. Let me do that again. Okay, this is section 1.3, number 25 in the book, number 5 online. So this is the 5th homework question on 1.3 online. It's number 25 in the book. Click on it. And this is a test question. Now this is a basic unit conversion, and we're going to go through this probably again. But a faucet, I don't know what a faucet is. I don't know what a spigot is. A faucet, hold your pinky up when you say that, leaks 4 ounces of water per minute. Now, first thing, ding-a-ling-a-ling, we're going to take a highlighter, and we're going to highlight this right here because this, and hard to draw with a mouse, that right there is your key to setting up this equation or setting up this whole problem. What does per mean?
It's a rate of
Yes. But
it's a
in
rate of,
the 4 mathematical operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, what is per?
Multiplication.
Nope. Nope.
Dang it.
Okay, multiplication,
addition.
no. Addition, no. Subtraction, no.
Division.
Division. It's division. 4 ounces per what?
60
Per
seconds.
1 minute. That is the secret to doing this problem. You set it up from the first sentence. Now, with unit conversions, you need to make sure you understand that unit conversions, and that's what this is, unit conversions basically cancel diagonally. Gotta lay off them martinis, girl. Okay? Diagonally. I don't know how to spell diagonally, but anyway, diagonal, that's O. Diagonally, I don't know. Anyway, that crisscross. They gotta cancel out diagonally. All right. So I've got to have minutes on top and ounces on bottom, or I've got to be able to cancel. It depends on what they want. It says how many what? Gallons of water in a what? Year. So somebody pick one of them. Either pick gallons or year. Which one you want to do first?
Let's do year.
Gallons. So we're going to go, okay, I need to put ounces down here and gallons up here. How many ounces are in a gallon?
16.
32 is in a quart, right?
I'm just kidding.
So what's 4 times 3? 32.
What did I say?
128.
128, you're right. So 128 ounces are in what?
A gallon.
Now, why did Hubert put 128 ounces on the bottom?
Because they say you gotta go diagonal.
You got to go diagonal. You want the ounces to cancel, and you're left with gallons per what?
Minute.
Per minute. So we're done with the gallons. Now we got to do year, because we're in minutes. So I got to put minutes on top. And what's the next measure of time besides minute?
Hours?
Huh?
Okay. So somebody tell me how many minutes are an hour.
60.
And I need to move this, which is going to cause all kinds of problems. Yep.
And one. No.
His handwriting's so sloppy. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
She said.
Okay, so what goes on the bottom now? Hours on the top. And what? What's the next measurement of hours? I mean, beyond hours.
Days.
Days. And then, how many days are in a year?
365.
Okay, so first of all, how many hours are in a day?
24.
And how many days are in a year? 365 over 1. Now take your red pen and cancel all the units. So what's going to cancel? Starting from the left, what's going to cancel?
Ounces?
The ounces. What else?
The minutes.
The minutes. No. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
You're right. Minutes.
Then
What
the
else?
Hours.
Hours and days.
Hours and what?
Days.
Now somebody tell me what's the units that we have left?
Gallons?
Gallons per what?
Year.
It's a miracle.
I don't think.
Now all you got to do is math.
Let's
Do the top. 4 times 60 times 24 times 365. 4 times 60 times 24 times 365. Over. I'll do the bottom one for you.
28.
Now, can you do this without a calculator? Yes, you can. Somebody tell me how.
Rounding. Estimation.
Nope. Nope. What can we also do vertically? As well as diagonally?
Divide.
Divide, but how do we say it? What did we just do with the units diagonally?
Cancel them out.
Cancel. Can we cancel vertically?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Watch. This is a trick I learned in the war. That's a joke. I'm going to cancel this 2. 2 will go into 4 2 times. 2 will go into 128 64 times. 2 will go into 2 1 time. 2 will go into 64 what? 32 times. 8 will go into 24 how many times? 8 will go into 32. 4, let's say 2 will go into 60. And 2 will go into 4. And 2 will go into 30. 15, and 2 will go there. So you're left with multiplying 3 times 365 times 15. Or 15 times 3 is 45. 45 times 365 gallons per year. Now, that's going to be hard to do without a calculator unless you're Rain Man. But you could do 365 times 10. You could do that and multiply that times 4, but that's just multiply that with a calculator. What do you get?
16,425.
16,425. Somebody check, make sure that's right. Gallons per year. That's A. So there it is. There's the answer right there. Now we've done A. A is done. So if water costs, we got another ratio to start with. Somebody tell me how to write that ratio down. Boil the ratio.
Sorry.
Y'all quit making noises up there.
Sorry.
I tell you what, you can't take those honey girls anywhere. They just wild. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna put $10.95 over
$10.95 over what?
gallons.
1,000 what?
Gallons.
All right, now I want you to set up the next one based on what we got over here. We've got gallons per year. So we're gonna have to put the gallons on top, right? So 425 gallons will go on top. 425 gallons per one what? Year. And the gallons cancel. Oops, sorry. The gallons cancel, and what do we have unit-wise? Dollars per what?
Year.
That's what we need, dollars. So somebody take, we can use math here without a calculator. What do you do when you divide by 1,000? You move the decimal 3 places to the what? Left?
To the left.
So that's going to be 10.95 times 16.425. And that's dollars per year. So somebody take your handy dandy calculator and multiply 10.95 times 16.425. Well, you know 16 times 10 is 160, so it's going to be a what? 170 something? What is it?
It's 179. Sorry.
No, you're good.
179.85375.
So 179.85, it says round to the nearest cent, so that's 179.85. $180. All right, somebody make sure they got that. I heard 2 or 3 y'all say that's right. So I'm going to type it in so we can feel good about ourselves. So we won't have to wear sunglasses in the gym. 179.85. It's a miracle. Okay, y'all ready? All right, y'all do that one. I'll put it up on. It says a spigot leaks 9 ounces of water per minute. How many gallons are wasted in a year?
I could actually see.
9 ounces per minute. How many gallons are wasted per year? So I just want you to do that part first.
Did he not say it's not a question?
I didn't hear that question. What was the question?
Nothing.
Okay. I just aggravating you.
What is that?
I don't know. Probably invasion, ISIS.
Chill.
No, it's Russians.
I thought I could blow it.
Damn Russians.
Is there a way to make our screen, like,
Try the
your screen that we're seeing bigger?
Is that little
You
maximize?
want my screen bigger or the white screen bigger?
Oh, don't quit.
The white.
The white screen like that.
I can make it bigger, but I'll have to, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
I know, short bus big.
There we go.
We blind.
Hey,
I
we're
know.
blind over here.
Well, you can't say that word.
Why, that offends somebody?
It would probably offend me. I don't know. I got to figure it out first.
Well, if they're blind, they won't know who said it.
I'm Buttercup. I'm a snowflake.
I'll make out water
And
like
they'll see
here.
per minute.
Okay.
There we go. I can do the math now.
I would love to.
Don't you feel good about yourself?
Right?
9 ounces over
1
1 minute.
minute.
Do you know how easy unit conversions are? They're very easy if you know how to set up the first, that part right there is the hardest part. Once you get that done, all you have to say is diagonal, diagonal, diagonal.
So I'm thinking the 365 goes on top. Here.
I felt like when you crossed out, like it just, like you didn't have to multiply those.
Is that a question for me or are y'all just talking?
Okay, so I thought like once you did this and you crossed out, like if it was like 365 and whatever, that you didn't have to multiply those. Is that wrong?
No, the only thing you're crossing out is the units. You're not crossing out the numbers.
But I
You're only
was
crossing out the units. Then when you cross out the units, then you do the multiplication. And if you can cancel, yes, you can cancel. You can cancel diagonally and vertically, but 5 will go into 365, but 2 won't. So you have to use your math skills to do that. Does that help answer your question?
Yeah.
Just quit. That's the best thing to do. Just throw your pencil down and quit. There you go. Makes you feel good when you quit. It's easy.
Okay.
I just need to watch him do it. Like,
Oh, dang, I forgot to
he
connect
did
this
this like
up.
I heard him in our last class every single day, but I slept a lot. Hey, but we made it.
Party. I get this. That's
Pretty
So I'm
cool.
dying.
just gonna add these over here.
You did this homework yet?
No, but I can do it tonight or today.
Fresh.
This is the 1.2.
All right, so I just put 9 ounces over 1 minute.
Oh.
How many gallons of water are wasted in a year?
Year.
So just pick one, doesn't matter. I'm going to pick year because last time we did gallons first. I'm going to pick year. So we'll put minutes on top, minutes to hours, hours to day, day to year. Okay, so how many minutes are an hour? 60 minutes in 1 hour, 24 hours in 1 day, 365 days in 1 year. Take my handy dandy red technical pen and minutes cancel, hours cancel, days cancel. Now I've got ounces per year. That's not what they want. They want gallons per year. So I need to add another one and go, okay, ounces are on the bottom, top. So I got to put ounces on the bottom. 128 ounces equals 1 gallon. And then my ounces cancel. And then I'm left with gallons per what?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm ready to do my multiplication. So I go 9 times 60 times 24 times 365 over 128. And then I start canceling because I don't have a calculator, so I'm going to just keep canceling. So I know that 128 is divisible by 2. So I'm going to take my blue pen, meaning I'm going to cancel. And that's going to be a 64. And that's going to be a 30. And I know I can divide 2. That's 15. And 2 will go in there, 32. And I know I can do 4. 4 will go in there like 6 times. 4 will go into 32 8 times. And then I know I can do 2 more. So that's 8, that's 4, and that's 3. I can't divide anymore by 4, so I think I'm done. So I'm going to get 15 times 3 is 45. So 9 times 45 times 365 over 4. And somebody crank that out for me and tell me what you get.
1,539.8.
1,539. Oops. Hold on.
Wait,
1,000.
is that after or before you divide?
That's after I divide.
Okay.
It's probably wrong.
Okay. Well, there's quit.
What was the number before you divided?
Well,
No,
9,
you're
okay,
right,
let's
you're right,
look.
you're good.
Okay, look. What's 9 times 4?
It's 1,154. 9
Okay.
times 4?
9 times 4 is what? 36, and then you
36.
add 4 to that, that's going to be 400. So that's going to be around 400 right there. 400 times 300 is going to be a big number. Divided by 3, that's going to be what? 400 times 300 is 12, 120,000. So I guess it's going to be probably around 3,000. Somebody check me. What does it come out to be? I may be totally wrong.
What? I'm jacked over there.
Multiply it out and see what you get. I'm just going off at the mouth. 9 times 45 times 365. Divide that by 4. What do you get?
35 something. Yeah, 36,000.
956.
Yeah, that's all I had to do.
Okay, yeah, that was off a 0. How much?
The first time.
36,956.82.
56 point what?
25.
25. That's gallons per year. Now it says round to the nearest hundredth. I guess that's what y'all did. So that'd be 36 So that's going to be 36956.25. Fantastic. Now, write that, leave that there. I'm going to take my handy dandy eraser.
36, right?
And I'm going to erase all of this. And I want you to set up your first fraction, first ratio with that B part. What does the B part say? It says if water costs $10, $10.09, you know what I meant, over 1,000 gallons, then you need to figure out how to set up the equation to get dollars per year. $10.09 over 1,000 gallons. So if we want gallons to cancel, what's got to go up top? Gallons has got to go up here, and one's going to go there because 1 year, or not year. Yeah, this is per year, sorry, 1 year. So that's going to be 36956.25. Gallons cancel, and you're left with dollars per year.
So if you get A wrong, you get the whole answer wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 10.09 times 36.95625. 36.95625. And somebody tell me what that comes out to be. It's going to be around 369 or 370. What is it?
372.
370 what?
72.
2 point what?
8.
88?
8.
89. If it's 888, then it's going to be 89 because it says round to the nearest cent. Okay?
372.
So that's going to be 372.89. Look,
That's how much.
it's a miracle. All right, so you've done 2 questions on the first one and 2 questions on the third one. I mean, the third one. Now we're gonna go over the second one, but I'm only gonna do it once because this. Huh?
We got 10 minutes.
I know.
I just tried it.
We won't even. Well, 1 because we're doing stupid Pendleton campus rules, and 2 y'all are just having fun. So let me go back to 155 and delete that one. And now we're going to do the stupid one. I would never put this one on a test. This is number 49 in the book, number 8 in your homework. That's why I called the roll first. Okay, now first of all, you've got to take out some numbers here. Read the question right quick to yourself. It says, fill in the missing numbers along the side of the triangle so that it contains each of the numbers from 2 through 10 exactly once. 2 through what?
10.
Furthermore, each side of the triangle should contain 4 numbers whose sum is 24. Well, first of all, you can't use 2, 10, and 6. All right, you can't use those numbers. Okay? And you got to use numbers 2 through 10. So let's write the numbers 2 through 10 down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't use 2, you can't use 6, and you can't use 10. Why? Because they're already being used. So, the way you set this up, and that's why this is a stupid question, because they don't tell you this information. They just assume that you know how to do this problem. This is not a side. This is an angle. This is an angle. But they're saying they're all four together. So that's why this is a stupid question. So what you do is you say 2. Let's take this side right here. I'm going to take a highlighter, and I'm going to highlight this side right there. And I'm going to do it in yellow, and I know some of y'all are going to bitch about it, but I know you can't see it, but you'll be all right. 2 plus A plus B plus 10 is equal to, didn't they say 24? Is equal to 24. Okay, 2 plus 10 is what?
12.
Plus 12 is equal to 24. So A plus B is equal to what? Okay, write that down. A plus B is equal to 12. What numbers, if you add together, will give you 12? 9 and 3 and what?
6
and
and
4.
6.
So you go, okay, possibilities here are 3 and 9 and what? 4 and what? 8. So put a comma between them. There you go. 3 and 9 and 4 and 8. All right, write that down and push it over to the side. Yes.
Okay, I did this one on the homework. And when I did it, like, I had the same exact numbers except we had them switched around.
That's all right. It's addition, so it doesn't matter. It shouldn't mark them wrong. That's why this question's stupid. I don't like the question at all. Why don't I like it? Because they are assuming that you know how to do a problem like this. And they are saying sides, but they're putting the numbers at the angles, and that's not correct. So I would rewrite the question, but I wouldn't even use it. But anyway, now let's shoot and do dang old green, dang over day. And we're going to highlight this side. And I'm going to do it in green. So that's going to be 2 plus C plus D plus 6 is equal to 24. What's 2 plus 6?
8.
C plus D plus 8 is equal to 24. C plus D is equal to what?
8.
What's 24 minus 8? Dang old 16?
16.
So what numbers down here will give you 16?
9 and 7.
9 and 7, 8 and 8. But you can't use 8 and 8 because you can only use numbers what? Once. So it's only 7 and what? 7 plus 9 and 9 plus 7. So C and D is 7 and 9 or 9 or 7. And then let's do the last in dang old blue.
Who's your math teacher?
So that's going to be 10 plus E plus F plus 6.
Is they saying, like, you only can use the
You can only use the numbers once. I don't see where they say that, but you can't.
like all together?
For the side, you can only use the number once.
Okay.
So you can't put 8 and 8 unless I'm reading the question wrong.
7.
You could use 8 and 8, but the rules specify that you can only use one number for each blank. So I don't know if they can, 8 and 8 would be one, but I don't think you can use the numbers twice. Somebody, if you've done this question, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Can you use the numbers twice? I don't
Oh,
think
it says.
you can. So here's the blue. Somebody tell me what the blue is going to equal. I'll start 10 plus what?
6.
E plus F plus 6 is equal to 24.
20.
And I'm going to skip a step. E plus F is equal to, what's 24 minus 16?
8.
And what numbers added together will give you 8?
5 and 3.
3.
5 and 3, 3 and 5. So 3, comma, 5. So to me, that's your answers. 7,9, 3,5, 3,9, and 4,8. I'm going to put it in pray because with each stupid question, chances are the answers are not going to be, oh, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Use commas to separate. Yeah, but I'm going to have commas. 3, 9. Is that 3,9?
Yeah.
Comma. I don't think this is going to be right.
That's right.
Is it?
No, don't
What's
put
the other
the
one?
other
I can't
comma.
see. 4 and 8. 4,
Don't put.
8.
No.
No,
3,
I think you're only supposed to use one.
3,9 is what you put.
Yeah, but what about 4,8?
You got to put it down there where C and D is.
C and D is 7 plus 9.
Put it there. 7 and 9.
7 and 9 go here. 7, 9. And then this one is 3, 5.
But you gotta take one of them off of the.
I think I'm going to put parentheses around this one.
No.
And the question can choke on it for all I care. Golly, how did I know that it was going to be wrong? Let's see what the answer is. Where's my, hold on a second. Okay, where's my submit?
B and D, okay. 22, 20. A and B would actually be.
The other question help where it tells you how to do it.
There's the question. 4, 8, 7, 9, 3, 5. I guess 3, 9 you're not supposed to use. I don't know why they took out 3 and 9. I guess you're just supposed to throw out 3 and 9. I don't know why. Somebody tell me why you throw out 3 and 9. Oh, you can't use 9 twice. That's why. So mark out 3 and 9. I didn't even notice that. Right here. 9 is used here and here. So that's why you can't use 3 and 9. So mark out the 3 and 9 right here. Mark that out. So, do y'all agree with me that this is a dumb question?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is not a test question. Get through it on the homework, but don't worry about it as a test question. Y'all get out of here and have a good day. We'll start on chapter 5 when y'all get back. Whatever day that is. What day is that? Wednesday? Wednesday we'll start chapter 5.